be honest. How many times have you received a PDF document that you urgently needed to edit, sign, or fix a typo in, only to realize your computer wants you to pay $240 a year for an Adobe Acrobat subscription just to change one word? Or worse, you upload your sensitive private documents to some shady free online PDF editor website, risking your privacy, only to download the file and find a giant, ugly watermark stamped right across the middle of your page. It is incredibly frustrating. Well, today we are putting an end to that. I've spent the last few weeks testing SwifDoo PDF. It claims to be the ultimate, lightweight, all-in-one PDF editor that actually respects your wallet. But is it actually good enough to replace the industry giants? Let's find out. Welcome back to Valley Fortex. I'm Mostafa. If you're a student, a freelancer, or running a small business, dealing with PDFs is just a part of life. So, what exactly is SwifDoo PDF? In a nutshell, it's a comprehensive desktop and mobile PDF editor designed to do everything the big, expensive programs do, but faster, and for a fraction of the cost. It's available on Windows, Mac, iOS, and Android. What makes it stand out to me isn't just that it can edit text or convert files. It's the fact that it packs incredibly advanced features, like optical character recognition and a built-in AI assistant, into an application that is astonishingly lightweight. It won't bog down your PC like some of the older software out there. But I don't want to just list features. I want to show you exactly how this thing works in the real world. Let's get it installed. Heading over to the official SwifDoo website, I'll leave the link below in the description box. Downloading the software is as simple as clicking the giant green Free Download button. The download process will not take long, as the file size is only 33 megabytes. One thing I immediately appreciated as an IT guy is the file size. The installer is tiny. The installation process is literally just one click. No annoying bloatware, no browser toolbars trying to sneak onto your system. Just a clean, straightforward install that takes maybe 15 seconds. You'll notice that the app has automatically selected the checkbox to skip the step of agreeing to the service agreement. If you click Custom Install, you'll be able to change the app's display language and installation path. Just leave everything at the default settings and click the Install Now button. See, just a few seconds and the installation is complete. Click the Start Now button to take a first look at the app. Upon first launching the application, it will suggest setting it as the default application for PDF files. Simply click the Continue button. In the window that appears, click the Change button. Then, in the window that appears, select or click the application name, SwifDoo PDF, and click the Set Default button. Finally, click the Apply button and then the OK button. Now, let's look at the first launch. When you open SwifDoo PDF, you aren't greeted by a messy, confusing workspace. Instead, you get this beautiful, modern dashboard. Everything is categorized perfectly. You have your popular tools like Edit, Convert, Merge, and View right on the left. In the middle, you have common tools like Compress, Create, Annotate, and Sign. And on the right, the hot features, including their SwifDoo AI and cloud storage integration. Creating an account is completely optional if you just want to view PDFs, but you'll need one to unlock the heavy-duty tools. If you decide to upgrade to the Pro version, creating an account, purchasing a plan, and activating it is incredibly easy. Simply click the Sign In button in the top right corner of the screen. Once you create a free account, you'll receive 1 GB of cloud storage, 10 AI-generated questions per month, 3 AI-generated PDF analysis per month. You can use the app across 3 operating systems: Windows, Mac OS, and Android. Now, click the Sign In button. In the window that appears, enter your email address, then click Next. An activation code will be sent to the email address you entered. Go to your inbox, copy the activation code, and then paste it here. Once you've pasted the activation code, a new window will appear asking you to enter a password for your account. Click the Set Password button. Subscribing to a paid plan is easy and secure. Simply click the account icon in the top right corner of the screen, then click the Upgrade to Pro button. You will be taken to the app's official website, specifically the Plans and Pricing page. You can choose the plan that best suits your needs from the 3 available options: monthly, annual, or lifetime subscription. Please note that you must specify the operating system you will be using with the app, or choose to have the app run across multiple operating systems. This option is more expensive than the plan that works on only one operating system. Once you have settled on the plan that suits you, click the Buy Now button to be taken to the Payment Gateway page. From this page, select your preferred payment method, then enter your bank card or PayPal account details, and finally click the Complete Order button. After the order processing is complete, your activation license will be sent to your email address. To activate your subscription, click the account icon again in the top right corner of the screen. Then click the I have an activation key link. A window will appear asking you to enter the activation key. Go to your email inbox and copy the activation key, then return to the window and paste the key. Finally, click the Activate button. That's it. Your account was activated instantly without needing to restart the app. Okay, the app looks great, but how does it actually perform when you're under a deadline? Let's put it through some real-world scenarios. You're a freelancer. You just exported an invoice to PDF, but you realize you misspelled the client's name. You don't have the original Word file. With SwifDoo, you just click the Edit button. Notice how it instantly places bounding boxes around all the text and images. You can just click directly into the text, delete the typo, and type the correct name. SwifDoo automatically matches the font, the size, and the color. Even if you want to add new text, that's not a problem. Simply click Insert Text, then place the cursor where you want to add the text, type what you want, and finally edit the text and formatting however you like. You can also drag and drop images, resize logos, and add clickable hyperlinks. It feels exactly like editing a standard Word document. One of your colleagues sends you a scanned picture of your lectures, and you need to extract the text. Normally, this means retyping the whole thing manually, page after page, hour after hour, squinting at blurry images and hoping you don't miss a single line. It's tedious, time-consuming, and frankly, a waste of your valuable energy. This is where SwifDoo's OCR, optical character recognition, saves the day. Instead of wrestling with manual transcription, you simply open SwifDoo PDF, select the PDF to Word conversion option, and make sure the OCR toggle is enabled. Next, specify the range of pages you want to convert. If you want to convert the entire file, leave the range as is. If you want to convert specific pages, enter the range of those pages. Finally, click the Start button and wait for the conversion process to complete, which takes less than a minute. That's it. The software intelligently scans the image, analyzes the layout, recognizes every character, even in complex fonts or mixed languages, and reconstructs the content into a perfectly formatted, fully editable Microsoft Word document. Tables, paragraphs, bullet points, and basic formatting structures are preserved with remarkable fidelity, so you're not left with a messy wall of text. I tested this on some pretty low-quality scans, faded printouts, slightly skewed pages, and even handwritten margin notes, and the accuracy was surprisingly high. What would have taken me hours of manual typing was done in under a minute, with minimal cleanup required. Whether you're digitizing lecture notes, archival documents, or old research papers, SwifDoo's OCR turns what used to be a chore into a seamless, one-click workflow. However, there is one important caveat I need to mention. When I tried this same PDF to Word conversion method on Arabic text, it completely failed. Instead of extracting editable text, SwifDoo embedded the Arabic content as static images inside the Word file. You couldn't select the text, couldn't edit a single word, and couldn't even copy-paste anything. The entire Arabic portion was essentially locked inside those images, making the output useless for anyone who actually needs to work with the text. So while SwifDoo's OCR performs impressively with English and possibly other Latin-based scripts, Arabic language support is a significant blind spot that the developers still need to address. Next up, annotations and signing. Whether you're a student poring over dense lecture notes, a researcher marking up academic papers, or a professional reviewing a legally binding contract, the annotation tools in SwifDoo are genuinely robust and thoughtfully designed. You're not limited to basic yellow highlighting either. You can choose from a full spectrum of colors to color code your notes by priority or topic. Need to leave a detailed comment without cluttering the page? Drop a sticky note anywhere on the document and type away. Want to stamp a document as approved, confidential, or draft? The built-in stamp library has you covered, and you can even create custom stamps for repetitive workflows. You can also insert shapes, arrows, and freehand drawings to visually emphasize specific sections, making collaborative feedback crystal clear for everyone involved. And when it comes time to sign a document, please stop printing things out just to scribble your name with a pen, then scanning the whole thing back in. It's 2026, and that workflow belongs in the past. With SwifDoo, you simply click the Sign tool, and you're presented with 3 flexible options. Draw your signature freehand using your mouse or trackpad for that authentic, personal touch. Type it out in a professional font if you prefer a cleaner look. Or upload a high-resolution image of your actual handwritten signature if you already have one saved. Once created, your signature is stored securely for future use, so you never have to recreate it. Just drag it onto the signature line, resize it if needed, and you're done in literally 10 seconds. No printer, no scanner, no paper waste, just a professional-looking signed document ready to send. But here's where it gets even more serious. If you're dealing with contracts, legal filings, or any document that requires cryptographic proof of authenticity, SwifDoo goes beyond simple electronic signatures and actually supports certificate-based digital signatures. This means you can apply a tamper-evident seal using a digital certificate stored in your Windows key store, which verifies your identity and ensures the document hasn't been altered after signing. Recipients can instantly validate the signature's integrity, making it compliant with strict legal and regulatory standards. So, whether you just need a quick approval stamp on an internal memo or a court-admissible digital seal on a formal agreement, SwifDoo covers both ends of the spectrum without forcing you to switch tools. Now, let's talk about something that doesn't get enough attention until it's too late. Security. You've probably been there, spending hours on a confidential report, a financial proposal, or an unpublished manuscript, only to worry about where it might end up once you hit send. SwifDoo takes this seriously with a full suite of protection tools that go far beyond just slapping a password on a file. First, the watermarking feature. This isn't just about branding, it's about ownership and deterrence. SwifDoo lets you embed watermarks directly into your PDFs, either by choosing from the most commonly used presets or by designing a completely custom watermark of your own. You can stamp every page with confidential, draft, or your company logo, and that alone discourages most people from casually forwarding or misusing your document. It's a simple psychological barrier, but an effective one, especially for contracts, design portfolios, or any intellectual property you need to circulate for review without fully releasing control. Then we get to the heavy artillery, password encryption. SwifDoo offers two distinct layers here, and understanding the difference matters. The first is the open password. This is your front door lock. Without entering the correct password, nobody can even open the file, period. It's perfect for sensitive legal documents, medical records, or anything containing personal data that absolutely cannot fall into the wrong hands. The second layer is the permission password, and this is where things get surgical. Even if someone has the file, you get to decide exactly what they can and cannot do with it. Here's where it gets practical. Under the permission password settings, you can granularly restrict specific actions. Disable printing entirely so the document never touches physical paper. Lock editing so no one can alter your original content. Block text copying and extraction to prevent someone from easily lifting your work into another file. And even restrict annotating so reviewers can't add unauthorized comments or sticky notes. You can mix and match these permissions based on your audience. Sending a contract to a client? Allow viewing and commenting, but block editing and printing. Distributing a training manual internally? Allow printing, but lock copying and modification. The control is entirely in your hands. And if you're dealing with multiple files at once, say a whole folder of quarterly reports or client portfolios, SwifDoo supports batch encryption. You don't have to repeat the process file by file. Just drag your documents in, set your password and permission rules once, and apply them across the entire batch. It saves an enormous amount of time while maintaining consistent security standards. Finally, there's the flatten feature, which is the nuclear option for protection. When you flatten a PDF, SwifDoo merges all layers, locks every interactive element, fillable forms, annotations, even editable text, and turns the entire document into a static, read-only image of itself. It's the digital equivalent of sealing a document in glass. Once flattened, no one can copy, edit, or extract anything. It's ideal for final distributions, where you want absolute certainty that what you send is exactly what gets seen, with zero room for tampering. So whether you need a light touch, a subtle watermark for branding, or a fortress of AES encryption, permission locks, and flattened immutability, SwifDoo gives you a complete security toolkit without forcing you to navigate the bloated complexity of enterprise-grade software. Now, this next feature is the one that actually surprised me the most, and it's something older PDF editors are seriously lacking. SwifDoo has integrated AI directly into the workspace, not as a gimmicky add-on, but as a genuinely intelligent assistant that understands the document you're looking at. We're talking about GPT-4 level intelligence baked right into the PDF viewer. Imagine you're handed a massive 50-page financial report, a dense academic paper, or a complex legal contract. Instead of sacrificing your evening to read every paragraph, you simply open the SwifDoo AI panel and ask it to summarize the entire document. Within seconds, it extracts the key topics, core arguments, and critical data points, presenting them in a clean, digestible overview. It's not just skimming, it's structural analysis that actually captures the heart of the document. But summarization is just the starting point. You can have a full conversation with your PDF. Stuck on a technical term? Ask the AI to explain complex jargon in plain English. Working with international documents? It translates specific paragraphs, or entire sections, between major languages with surprising precision, and you can even compare the original and translated text side by side to catch any nuances. Need to repurpose content? The AI can rewrite sections to make them clearer, more concise, or better suited for a different audience, all without distorting the original meaning. What makes this feel different from just copying text into ChatGPT is the contextual awareness. Because the AI is reading the PDF natively, it understands page structure, tables, and the flow of the document. You can switch between two modes depending on your needs. Chat with AI for interactive back-and-forth questioning while you read, or Analyze PDF for an instant, comprehensive breakdown of the entire file. The free tier gives you a taste with 10 questions and 3 files. But if you're processing large volumes, up to 1 GB files and 100 pages per document, the Pro plan removes all friction. It's like having a research assistant, translator, editor, and analyst sitting right next to you, and frankly, once you experience it, going back to a dumb PDF viewer feels like stepping back into the Stone Age. Now, as always here on Valley Vortex, I have to give you the honest truth. No software is perfect, and SwifDoo PDF has a few limitations you need to know about. First, the elephant in the room: platform inequality. If you're on Windows, you're getting the full experience: OCR, AI Assistant, batch processing, cloud sync, the works. But if you're on Mac OS, you're getting a significantly stripped-down product. The Mac version lacks OCR entirely, has no AI chatbot, no batch processing, no file conversion tools, and no cloud synchronization. For a $10 monthly subscription on Mac, that's a tough pill to swallow when competitors at the same price point offer those features natively. The Mac version is basically a solid PDF viewer and editor, but calling it the full SwifDoo experience would be misleading. Second, licensing management is genuinely frustrating. Multiple users, including those with perpetual licenses, have reported serious issues with device management. There's no clear dashboard to see which devices are using your license, and worse, even if you paid for a lifetime license, the software forces you to log in again every single month. for a perpetual license that feels intrusive and defeats part of the "own it forever" promise. Third, the free tier is more of a teaser than a tool. You'll hit paywalls quickly, and exported files from the free version may include watermarks or have locked features. The 7-day trial is generous, but once it ends, the free version is mostly useful for viewing PDFs, not working with them. Fourth, OCR, while impressive with English, can struggle with non-Latin scripts and complex layouts. We already covered the Arabic failure, but even beyond that, users have reported inconsistent OCR results on certain document types. If your workflow depends heavily on scanned documents in multiple languages, this is a critical weakness. Fifth, compatibility issues with Adobe's ecosystem. If you encrypt a PDF using SwifDoo, Adobe Acrobat sometimes can't open it. Similarly, PDFs with embedded interactive elements, like advanced fillable forms, don't always play nicely between the two programs. In a professional environment where Adobe is the standard, this can create friction. Sixth, there's no virtual PDF printer driver. You can't simply print to PDF from any application the way you can with some competitors. It's a small thing until you need it, and then it's annoying. Finally, the user interface has some quirks that suggest it was designed primarily for Windows and ported elsewhere. There's no scroll bar on the right side of the screen. The software stubbornly returns you to the last page you visited instead of letting you start fresh, and some users report occasional performance lags during heavy editing sessions. None of these are deal breakers, but they add up to a user experience that isn't quite as polished as Adobe's. So, where does that leave us? SwifDoo is an incredible value proposition, especially on Windows with that perpetual license. But it's not a universal replacement for Adobe Acrobat. If you're a Mac power user who needs OCR and AI features, if you work in an Adobe-centric enterprise environment, or if you need flawless multi-language OCR, SwifDoo has meaningful limitations you need to consider before making the switch. Let's address the question everyone eventually asks: how much does this actually cost? And is it worth ditching Adobe Acrobat for? SwifDoo gives you options, and honestly, that's refreshing in an industry obsessed with locking you into endless subscriptions. You can start with a completely free 7-day trial that gives you full access to test everything we've covered: OCR, AI summarization, digital signatures, the whole suite. No credit card required, no sneaky auto-renewal traps. If you decide to commit, SwifDoo offers several flexible tiers. There's a quarterly plan at $60 for one device, a 2-year plan at $99 covering 2 devices, and, this is the big one, a perpetual license for a single one-time payment of $129. But here's the kicker. SwifDoo runs frequent promotions, and that same perpetual license often drops to around $30, $35 with discount codes. That's right, for less than the cost of a decent dinner, you own the software forever. Lifetime updates, lifetime support, no monthly drain on your bank account. For the AI features, the paid tiers are equally reasonable: $7.9 per month or $49.9 annually, for up to 100 files and 1,000 questions, with a generous free tier of 3 files and 10 questions per month to get you started. So, what's the final verdict? If you are tired of subscription fatigue and you just want a reliable, fast, and feature-packed PDF editor sitting on your desktop ready to go whenever you need it, SwifDoo PDF is absolutely worth your time, especially if you are on Windows. It is perfect for students who need to annotate notes, freelancers sending out invoices, or small business owners managing contracts. The OCR is solid, the editing is seamless, and the lifetime license option is a breath of fresh air in 2026. I've put a link in the description below where you can download SwifDoo PDF and try it out for yourself. Let me know in the comments, what is the most annoying thing you deal with when handling PDFs? I'll be down there replying to you guys. If you found this review helpful, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And make sure to subscribe to Valley Fortex for more honest software reviews and tech tutorials. I'm Mostafa. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.